So, guys, I want to talk about GM and Tesla and some other electrical manufacturers out there. Uh, there's a federal tax credit that you get when you buy an electrical car, and each manufacturer gets to apply for this credit in your behalf for the first 200,000 vehicles, right? And I think Tesla and GM are at a point where they already sold 200,000 vehicles, so that credit is getting diminished. It goes lower and lower and lower. I think from like $7,500 it goes down to like $1,500, and then it goes down to zero. And I know for sure that GM and Tesla are lobbying Congress to extend this credit. And what it's telling me is
Yeah.
is that
Yep.
what it's telling me is that without the credit, they can't sell the car, right? So if they have a hard time selling the car with the credit, imagine if when the credit goes away and each of these electrical disasters becomes $7,500 more expensive, how hard it's going to be to sell those cars. And then to tie this back to one of my previous videos where I said that it's absolutely insane for GM to go all electric, right? Is because there is no demand with the credit, right?
Right.
And once you take the credit away, there'll be even less demand. Not to mention the fact that there is no infrastructure to charge these cars. So again, I think there's a narrative that's being pushed on all consumers, and they're trying to create and hype up artificial demand for these electrical vehicles. And I think all of it is going to backfire.
They suck. I mean, I had an electric car. No, they do. They really do suck. It's fun to drive, but if you want to freeze in the winter and be hot as hell in the summer, great vehicle to get.
Right.
Because it's just about suffering. But going back to what you said, Max, it says until April 1st, buyers have to take advantage of that $7,500 credit. They're going to lose it because it sold its 200,000th vehicle already. So they're fighting for it, and they said that boat sales have really stumbled. So they're fighting for it,
Right, which is not fair because guess where this tax credit is coming from? It's coming from you and I and other taxpayers that are subsidizing this electrical fantasy. And that's not fair to taxpayers. And again, the fact that it took them that many years to hit 200,000 units, let's
Yeah.
put this in perspective. Ford sold almost 1 million F-150s in 2018, okay? Almost 1 million of F-150s, and none of them were electric.
Yeah.
So I think it's fair to say that it's an American DNA to drive a combustion engine.